happy Shake It Off with Angela day. Today is Monday. I am sipping on my cold brew. It's so good. If my voice is a little bit raspy, it's because I've been like lacking in sleep a little bit. But yeah, just please disregard like the way I sound because I really don't smoke. Well, I shouldn't say I've never smoked because I used to smoke those long like Virginia Slims. I had like this beautiful gold peacock like cigarette case that you would like open up and like take out the long cigarette and just, you know, I'd be in my moo-moo and I'd just be relaxing with my cigarette or whatever. But anyway, okay, so we are on week 55 and I am feeling refreshed, feeling anew, I guess. I don't know. I'm feeling really, really good. So, okay, so last week I told you guys about that intermittent fasting. I can't say that word. I don't know why. It's I want to say intermediate, but it's like intermittent, whatever. Anyway, the fasting. So I kind of explained a little bit to you guys last week where it's like 16 to 8 fasting because, I mean, when I was telling people about this fasting, people were like, oh my God, Angela, you're going to faint. You're not going to feel good. Because when you think of fasting, you think of like not eating for the whole day or whatever. And people just don't understand basically what it is. And I learned about this from T. Kyle from watching his video. I will put the link to that video down below. It wasn't this past Friday's upload, but it was the Friday before that. But then he talks about it also in this Friday's video as well a little bit. But I learned about it through him. I learned about the app through him. Let me see. The app is called Zero. If you guys are interested, it's just like a basic app to help you track your fasting. So what it is you start out you know, with fasting, you have, for me, I chose the 16 to 8, which means that I have 16 hours of fasting, and then 8 hours of eating, you know, consciously, you know, watching what I eat, but still, you know, being able to eat within that time frame. So, I did it now for 7 days, 7 days. Let me see if it's been 7 days. Hold on. I have my iPad here. Let's see. I think it's because yeah, it's like separate on here because it's not connected to my phone. But yeah, I started on Sunday and today is Sunday. So I'm on my 7th day and things have been going really good. I want to say like last Sunday was not really that hard to do, but then Monday kind of kicked my butt. It was like 10:30 at night on Monday and my stomach was growling. I was like hungry. I was ready for bed, but still hungry, which I'm not used to going to bed, I guess, hungry or having like stomach, not pains, but just, you know, hunger, whatever. Like my stomach was growling. So I was dealing with that. And then Tuesday came. It was kind of hard on Tuesday, but then like by Wednesday, I was starting to get into the groove of it. So I would wake up in the morning, I would wake up in the morning and I would be like, okay, like I'm not hungry. I can handle this. Everything is fine. And then I would have maybe like 2 hard-boiled eggs at 8 o'clock. And something I did differently also is I usually have a snack in between like breakfast and lunch, and then I'll have another snack in between lunch and dinner. Because my cutoff time for eating is at 4 p.m., I eat dinner early, so I don't need those snacks anymore, which cuts down on my calorie, which cuts down on me losing weight. So, yeah, by Wednesday I was good. So basically what I did this week is I had, you know, the 2 hard-boiled eggs, a coffee with a little bit of cream, and then I would drink tea, just straight, water, just straight. Those are, you know, the only liquids that I'm having. And then for lunch, I would have a small lunch. And then for dinner, I would eat dinner at 4, and I would have a very small dinner, smaller than my lunch. My lunch is kind of like the biggest meal of the day. And then I'm fine. And it's so weird because you think fasting, you think lethargic, you think, you know, tired all the time. You think, you know, low energy, you know, like winded, just like all of that. And I've seen the opposite, which is so weird to me. And I think it's because our bodies use so much energy to digest all of the food that we eat during the day that we're using that energy, you know, to make the food go and, you know, whatever. But because I'm not doing that, I feel like I've got all this added energy and it's amazing. So I feel good. The side effects that I'm feeling so far for the first week are I'm feeling clearer skin, brighter skin, if that makes sense. What else? I'm feeling like less bloated. Like Kyle was talking about how he felt less bloated too. And I do too. Like, it's just weird. Like my stomach is going down again. I'm feeling that. You know, my clothes, obviously I don't feel just like as puffy anymore. If that makes sense. And by the way, I lost a total of 4.6 pounds this week doing this. So you know, I made this little thingamabob. Remember you guys, this like little cheesy whatever thing, with like all the beads in it with like my 83 pounds that I want to lose even more to get to my goal weight. But I'm gonna like switch this up and do something else because this is just cheesy. So anyway, so there are 83 little tiny beads in here, which it doesn't even look like it's 83, but it is. So I am going to take out 4 beads. I'm going to get a new container for this too. And I know I did this the last time, but this I feel is really going to work for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 pounds in here. And we are a little bit lighter over here. So also, when I was doing like research on this, I found that there is a group on Facebook called, oh shoot, now I don't remember the group, crap. You know, I wrote down the books, that I have in my list to read about this topic and things. Okay, so the book is called the Facebook group is called Delay, Don't Deny, Intermittent Fasting Support. That was the biggest group that I saw on Facebook, if you guys are interested. So they want you to read this book called Delay, Don't Deny, Living with Intermittent Fasting Lifestyle by Jen Steffens. And I searched that book up at my library. It was a no-go. I couldn't find it because I don't like ordering off of Amazon and stuff like that. Like I want to actually get the book right away in my hands. And I don't like the Audible books. I want to actually see the book, feel the pages. If I want to highlight it, I want to do that. So yeah, I'm still working on trying to find the book. I might have to just go to Barnes and Noble, see if it's there or whatever. But the book that they suggest, it's called The Delay, Don't Deny. And then there's a second book called Delay, Don't Deny, Digging Deeper. And then there's a third book called Feast Without Fear. So basically what it is, you know, they promote fasting, they promote healthy fasting, and they don't deprive you of food. It's just a different lifestyle. And I know some of you guys maybe out there with eating disorders are like, Angela, you are really teetering on that. I can see that and I'm aware of that. I may actually make an appointment with a dietitian. I have a doctor's appointment. I want to say like in the first week of November, I have a doctor's appointment, and I'm going to be talking to her about this as well, because I was talking to Judy, and Judy told me that her husband's doctor told him to do this. Like doctors are actually promoting this fasting. And this isn't like, let's try this out and not do it on the weekend, or let's do this for a few weeks and then stop. This is a whole lifestyle change. So doctors are promoting this and things. So I'm going to bring it up to my doctor, and I'm going to see like what she thinks about it. And then if she feels like I should maybe see the dietitian, because for me, I feel as though, and you guys know this who have been following my journey throughout this whole time, I was tracking literally everything, and that took up a huge chunk of my life. Right now, I feel like I have all the tools in my head. I know what I should be eating. I know not to overeat. I have all of the information and the knowledge in my head. It's just that before I was just keeping myself accountable with all of these apps. So I was doing the MyFitnessPal. I was weighing myself every day. I was working with numbers and trying to, you know, configure things to, you know, the macros and all that kind of stuff. And I just feel like you know, you guys have to understand, like, I'm doing YouTube, my Facebook groups, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat. I'm doing all of that, like, all by myself, and it gets to be really overwhelming for me. So having that all alongside of it as well, sometimes my brain just goes, and I can't get it to stop. And that's when my anxiety kicks in. And I feel like that's kind of what was going on last week. I was trying to get back on track and my anxiety was going 240, and I started having, like, I told you guys, like the panicky feeling in the morning. It just wasn't a good thing. So I'm not going to be tracking my food anymore. I'm not going to be getting on the scale every day anymore, which is hard for me, as you guys know. But yeah, so we'll see where this goes. If you guys have tried this intermittent fasting, please leave a comment down below. If you guys are interested, let me know. I will link the books if I can, T. Kyle's video, definitely, and then the Facebook group. I will definitely link down below. I think you need to ask, or you need to answer a few questions on that to join the group. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys all next week for another update. Okay, bye-bye.